the Director General of the National Sport Commission, Bukola Olakpade, has announced the intention of Bayelsa State to host the 2028 National Sport Festival. Olakpade was in Yenagua, the capital city of Bayelsa, yesterday to assess the readiness of the state to host the Biennial competition. If they present a successful bid, the state will be hosting the competition for the first time. Enugu was announced as the host of the next edition in 2026 after the end of the 2024 edition, which was held in Abeokuta, Ogun State earlier this year. Meanwhile, Olakpade also waded into the suspension of Nigerian wrestler Miles Daniel, who has been banned from competing since 2023. The NSCDG addressed a gathering of youths who protested Daniel's suspension and also convened a meeting between the wrestler and the Wrestling Federation. Already, Nigeria Premier League football champions Remo Stars have adopted the MK Abiola Sports Arena in Abeokuta as a temporary home ground ahead of the new season. Pending the completion of renovation works at the Stadium in Ikene, Remo Stars announced this yesterday ahead of the commencement of the new season. On Friday, the Sky Blue Stars will host the last season's runner-ups Rivers United in the first game of the season on Saturday. Do not worry. After some minutes, we're about to analyze all the stories have been taken this morning. The Nigeria Under-20 national team, the Flying Eagles, have commenced the final phase of preparations for the upcoming FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile at the NFL FIFA Goal Project in Abuja. Head coach Ali Zubero is overseeing the team's readiness as they enter the most critical stage of their three-phase training regime. Speaking to press, Zubero expressed optimism about the preparations, stating that they are at the top gear now. He revealed that the squad features a blend of local players from within Nigeria and international base players. A key focus during the camp has been David Starbrink, the promising player from Fortuna Sittard in the Netherlands. Starbrink had previously been invited to the African Cup of Nations but was sidelined due to an injury. Alright, the defending champions of the National Youth Games, Team Delta, have moved into a closer camp with over 600 athletes ahead of the 9th edition of the championships, which are holding in Asaba from August 26 to September 6, 2025. The team is camped at St. Bridget's School at Asaba. The Delta Sport Commission also, as well as the hockey hostel located at Okpanam. An official of the local organizing committee, Festus Wajero, disclosed this yesterday. The athletes and officials to fly Delta's flag at the youth games that will be announced later this week. Meanwhile, the team Bayelsa made a good impact at the just concluded South-South Zona eliminations in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State with a strong 250 athlete contingent. Team Bayelsa participated in 10 sports. Team Bayelsa outclassed the Rivers 17-9 in female basketball before the White watching Akwa Ibom State 16-2 to finish first. While the boys defeated Akwa Ibom 18-14 at the first game, beat Edo 7-1 in the second game, but lost the third game to Rivers 17-19. In the added minutes for still qualify in football, Team Bayelsa won 3 of the 3 matches to secure the place in the NYG. Yes, while the female team won 2 matches to keep their hopes and thoughts. Alright, National Sport Commission Director General Bukola Olakpade has also hailed teams in Nigeria's astounding success at the Pan-African Youth Scrabble Championship in Nairobi, Kenya, where they won both the under-19 and under-15 tournaments, which ran from August 14 to 17. The Nigeria team demonstrated exceptional dominance, claiming individual and team crowns in both age categories, with Sophia Ekeruchi winning the under-15 title, while Prestige Achibong dominated the under-19 category. Olokpade described the achievements as another testament to Nigeria's increasing dominance in sports on the continent. Away from that, Moses Itaoma and a career best payout of approximately $1.5 million after this devastating knockout victory over the Whiting in Riyadh on Saturday night. The 20-year-old British Nigerian fighter's guaranteed purse of $1 million could rise to $1.5 million. Yes, with the bonuses following his emphatic first round stoppage of the veteran heavyweight at the NAB Arena. White reportedly earned around $2.7 million for the bout, despite suffering the second knockout of defeat in recent years, when Itaoma flowed in with a thundering right hand after just 119 seconds. Industry sources suggest both fighters received flat fees from Riyadh season with the potential winning bonuses, but not back in the upside from pay-per-view revenue. Away from that, Nigeria enjoyed a commanding start at the CAF region. 2 championships in Accra, storming to multiple victories on the opening day at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. The West African powerhouse produced a flurry of gold medals across the sprints, relays, and field events to signal its strength at the senior regional level. In the men's 100-meter final, Olaolu Olatunde won his first senior gold for Nigeria, clocking 10.60 seconds in a tightly contested race. Ghana's Kevin Otto followed in 10.63 seconds, while Ivory Coast Abdul Razak Kon took bronze in 10.71 seconds. The women's 100-meter was equally fruitful for Nigeria, with Chioma Nweke capturing a maiden senior title in 11.62 seconds. Nweke, already a National Sport Festival champion and African Under-20 champion, led Nigeria at 1-2 as compatriot Olayinka Olajide finished second in 11.72 seconds, with Gambia's Isato Sey placing third in 12.00 seconds. Nigeria's 400-meter runners also dominated the event, with Gafari Badamos lowering his personal best to 45.53 seconds to win a gold convincingly. Yes, Team Ezekiel Asoko impressed on his senior debut, clocking 46.38 seconds to take silver, while Ghana's Modeka Achipong settled for bronze in 46.33 seconds. Nigeria also swelled the sprint to release to Kappa and a fetish showing on the opening day. Away from that, discuss thrower Obiageri Amechi. I'll see you there, please, at the 2025 World Athletic Championships in Tokyo after throwing beyond automatic entry standard at the women's discus. Amechi produced the most impressive performance of her career at the Oklahoma Throws Series in Ramona, launching the discus 64.8 to 80 meter to attain a victory. The mark was not only the personal best by almost 2 meters, but also comfortably surpassed the qualifying standard of 64.50 meter set by the world athletics. Until now, Obiageri Amechi, hopes of competing in Tokyo had been uncertain. She had originally been eligible for the world rankings quarter, standing 29th out of 36 entrants. However, the Athletics Federation of Nigeria imposed a stricter national selection policy, stating that only athletes ranked inside the world's top 20 without automatic qualification would be considered. right, back in Chan 2024, we're going to tell you that 6 countries who qualified, what qualify for Chan 2024 quarterfinal. But before that, let's quickly get to the markets.
ọba ọládìpúpọ̀ James Kọ́ládé Olúkòtì tìlú Ìpótì Èkìtì ń ṣọdún ìjẹṣu orí adé fẹ́ jẹṣu tuntun àjẹpẹ́ ò bàbá. olóyè Ṣẹ́gun owó ní fàárẹ̀ ológun asáwọ̀ tìlú Ìpótì Èkìtì ló ń fìdọ̀bálẹ̀ kórí adé ọba Adémiládé àkọ́kọ́ Olúkòtì ọmọ améwé níjiyàn fún tayẹyẹ ọdún ìjẹṣu tọdún ètò ṣojú ẹ̀mí ogúnjọ́ August 20 ọdún tá a wà yìí làwọn olórí òrùṣùwà látòkò tó bá di August 21 nípa bámbárí ayẹyẹ ọdún ìjẹṣu náà láàfin ọba Olúkòtì ṣífológun asáwọ̀ Ìpótì oníkaṣọdún pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù káyàgò fún ìjà àti oògùn olóró mímu èyí tó lè dá wàhálà nígbà ọdún náà gbogbo oríta ọ̀nà tó wà ní Ìpótì táwọn èèyàn máa ń pọ̀ sí lológun asáwọ̀ fẹ́ pèsè àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ ológun ìlú sí nítorí ètò ààbò lórúkọ kábíyèsí ọba Olúkòtì ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ìpótì àlà nílé àtẹ̀yìn odi ẹbọ̀ wálé kẹwàá bólógun asáwọ̀ àtòrí adéṣayẹyẹ náà bákan náà lológun asáwọ̀ ní kákí Olúkòtì nkanso àwọn olórí ọba àwọn ọmọ wa àwọn olóbìnrin lẹ̀ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́jẹgbẹ́ onílé àtàlejò fún tọdún ìjẹṣu ọba Olúkòtì tó ṣojú wa àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún ò bàbá ìkéde yìí ló wọ́n látọ̀dọ̀ olóyè ológun asáwọ̀ tìlú Ìpótì Èkìtì.
All right, you're welcome back from data break. 6 countries have now secured their spots in the quarterfinals of the ongoing African Nations Championship. Uganda, Algeria, Morocco, Madagascar, Kenya, and Tanzania have all advanced to the last 8 of the CHAN competition. Uganda and Nigeria see their qualification Monday after the final Group C feature. Uganda battled to the free draw with South Africa. A result that saw them finish top of the group with 7 points from 4 games. Algeria claimed the second spot with 6 points, edging South Africa on goal difference as both teams ended 11 points. Guinea and Nigeria fell short, finishing 4th and 5th with 4 and 2 points respectively. Now my question is this. The stage is set for Nigeria Super Eagles B teams to play their final group game features against Congo at the ongoing 2024 African Nations Championship CHAN today. The head coach of Nigeria Super Eagles, Chile, is currently the manager in charge of the home-based team at CHAN. So Chile will hope for a better result when they leads Nigeria to face Congo in their final group D featured on Tuesday, today's evening at the Benjamin Kappa Stadium. What should be expected from them?
The question is, do they have anything to lose? Do they have anything to play for? They have only their pride to play for now. Not even honor, not even progress now. It's only their pride. And they should try every possible best not to exit the stage with 0 points. So that's it. They have been unimpressive all through. So the best thing they can do is just to play for the pride and to make a name that, okay, yeah, we did not exit this group stage with 0 points. So they should just try and win, give us a win. It's something to celebrate that, yeah, our country scored goals, even though it did not take us to the knockout stage. It's that simple.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, sports fans. Well, my own point of view is that they should just play, win, and save the job of the coach.
Really? You said that you save the job of the coach.
If they don't win and they don't score a goal,
Yes, sir.
it places a lot of the coach might be on his way out.
Because a lot of Nigerian fans are saying that they're even questioning Chile's capacity to secure the World Cup ticket. Can you do it? That's the question now they're asking all on social media.
If you can't perform on a smaller stage, then when you get to the bigger stage, when it's time to perform at the bigger stage, your performance or the expectation is thrown into doubt. That's one thing about Chile right now. But then the players should play well, like Daddy said. They should play well and save the job of the coach. And of course, we'll see during qualifiers if the coach is good enough for, to take us through World Cup, and apparently we played. We were very very woeful. So there's no much enthusiasm to talk about the team right now. There isn't much enthusiasm to talk about them.
All right, Shadari Oluwafemi Ojioba says Nigeria qualify for World Cup is over to Godo. All right, say Real Madrid will win in today's match by 3-0. Thank you. Watching you live from Oderele in Ondo State. Thank you very much, Shadari Oluwafemi Ojioba. All right, away from that, let's talk about the Nigerian players facing uncertain futures in summer window. We have the likes of Ademola Lookman, who is there to get his own transfer deal. He wants to leave. What's it called? Atalanta. Yes, but I think there's a little misunderstanding between Atalanta and Ademola Lookman. I don't really know what is really happening. Maybe they don't want to release him at this time.
No.
But what do you think?
No. The thing is, they wanted him to join a club that is outside Serie A. Why? Because they felt having Ademola Lookman in another team within the Italian top flight, we challenge them, we put a huge doubt on them. You know, Ademola Lookman happens to be the best left winger in Italian Serie A over the last 2 seasons. So if he's joining their rivals, now Inter is a direct rival to Atlanta, even though Inter is bigger, but it will make them stronger than Atlanta, and that's one thing Atlanta does not want. So in the case of Atlanta versus Ademola Lookman, Ademola Lookman is betrayed. That's what I feel about it. Even though there is a contract, but on the stage of humanity, which can be qualified as on the stage of emotions, from the pattern of emotions, view of emotions and humanity, he is betrayed, because for someone who has given a lot to the club, now he has won with them. He won the UEFA Europa League with them. He has scored a lot of goals for them. He scored an hat-trick for them, and that's something. And even last season, he was called out by their coach after he lost the penalty. So it was. I feel there's a sense of betrayal between them, and if a player communicates his desire to leave, you don't hold him down because of his contract. It's like playing against your wish. And now Ademola Lookman has given his word that okay, I won't play for you unless you let me go. Now, Arsenal is willing to make a bid for him, but he himself said, no, I'm not going to Arsenal. I want Inter Milan. So that puts him in a state of contrast with his own current club, which is Atlanta. So, yeah. But I feel whichever club Ademola Lookman go, he's still 28, he's just 28 years old. So whichever club he goes, he's still going to make a mark for himself, and I'm rooting for him big time. But Atlanta, there's this thing about Italian clubs. They can be so toxic, especially to African players. Look at what they did with Osimhen. Look at what they did with Kalidou Koulibaly when he was in Napoli. Now look at what they are doing with Ademola Lookman as well. So yeah, issues like that, they tend to play down the morale of players when you tend to hold them down against their wish. So that's it.
Okay, you have anything to say about the Ademola Lookman saga?
I believe that the agents should wait in, and a lot of noise about the whole thing. African players writing a petition to UEFA. I would like the issue to be settled amicably so that it will not affect the future of the player. You know, when something like this happens, some other clubs will be afraid of engaging him and even other African players, fearing that in future too things like this can happen. So we should look at the future. So I just pray that it is settled amicably before the end of the transfer window.
And as well, this could affect their league. You know, some big African players will be afraid to come to the Italian league.
Yeah,
even
true.
not only African players, some big players as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying now.
Yes,
so they should just try and sit down and top things out.
This same thing we're talking about in regard of Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen over the past few months. The same thing happened to Romelu Lukaku.
Imagine.
In Inter.
And he's still facing it as well.
No, he's not. He's not in Napoli, and
yes.
he's a regular there.
And now he has an injury as well.
Yeah, he has an injury as well. But back in his days in Inter, where he won the Scudetto with them, when he wanted to, go back to Chelsea, because he was signed from Chelsea, signed him from there. He came to Chelsea, and Chelsea had to return him. Now, when it was time for him to, try and explore, and he was denied. And he had to endure improper treatment from Inter Milan until he moved to Napoli. So issues like that with clubs, it's not good enough. They should check other leagues. It's not always like that in other leagues. They should check English Premier League, Bundesliga, League One. It's not always like that. When a player communicates his desire to leave, then they let them go. But no, it's never the same in Italian Serie A, which is very, very bad.
All right, thank you very much. And another Nigerian is Kelechi Iheanacho, since leaving Leicester City at the end of the 2023-24 season. Kelechi Iheanacho has played at Sevilla and Middlesbrough on loan, but he has not quite fit in. Hence, the senior man is still on the lookout for a new club. 1 goal and 2 assists in 15 games wasn't enough to convince Michael Carrick to keep him. And he's back at Sevilla, where he is deemed surplus to requirements. At the moment, Turkish Super League side, some support are eyeing the Super Eagles striker and are poised to make him the latest in an increasing list of Super Eagles players plying their trade in Turkey. Another one is Sadiq Umar. Valencia and Real Sociedad have been discussing the possibility of a transfer of Omar, but nothing has yet to materialize. Omar had just impressed on loan at Valencia, but it is surprising to see the club being frugal about the attempt to get him. According to Marca, Valencia have now proposed a loan deal without a transfer fee, but with full payment of the player's salary and additional loan fee. Real Sociedad are open to transfer, but not for free. And the deal that could be closed if Valencia increase their offer to around 1.5 million euro. Tolu Arokodare, top scorer in the league last season with 21 goals. Arokodare is yet to start the game for Genk this season due to this possible exit from the club. Indeed, he has been promised a transfer by the club, but Genk says there have been no offers for the Nigerian. The 24-year-old has expressed his frustration with the situation, but has also braced for a stay, meaning that he would have to fight for his place again in the team. The striker recently made a huge statement by coming off the bench to score against Standard Lead. Samuel Chukwueze, since making a big move to Myanmar in the summer of 2023, Chukwueze has failed to live up to the standard which caught the eyes during his VR days. Despite expressing his desire to stay on and change his fortunes, it remains not to be seen whether Myanmar will match his desire. As recent reports have suggested that Massimiliano Allegri wants to retain Alexis Senomakers and use the Belgian winger returning from a loan spell at Roma as a backup to Christian Pulisic instead of Chukwueze. The Nigerian international moved to Myanmar in a 21 million euro deal from Villarreal in the summer of 2023. The 26-year-old has scored 8 goals and provided 6 assists in 69 appearances across the competitions with the Rossoneri. We had the likes of them, Cyril Del Salza, facing the same challenges, Joe Aribo, and so on like that. Yes.
Well, proper representation is needed for the players, like Oga said. They need agents who can secure a proper deal for them. Now, speaking of Nigerians in Turkish league, Turkey now seems to be the new Lagos, because most Nigerian players now see it as a redemption camp for them to, ply their trade in. Look at Kelechi Iheanacho. You look at this Uche. Is it Uche? The boy playing in Valencia. You look at they are trying to move to the Turkish league, because that's the place where they feel like, okay, I can be relevant, I can ply my trade here without. And with Chukwueze, I think Chukwueze is dealing with inconsistencies. Even his days in Villarreal, he can have a good game today, you know, and then his finished product is not so good. You know, he's the kind of player who's capable of dribbling four players, get into the box and lose the ball when he tries to score. So Samuel Chukwueze is not consistent enough, and that's why he is having problem with AC Milan. When you watch the game, you see how good his output is. But then when you look at his product, his delivery, now football is going wide. The modern game is going very very wide. In the times of when you're a forward, even a midfielder, a central midfielder, you are still judged based on your goals and assists. And this is not the game where people now look at how well you can dribble, how well you can help the team. They want outputs, and that's what I feel is affecting Samuel Chukwueze. But then AC Milan should still stick with him for one more season. There's a new manager, there's a new sheriff in town, and this manager is someone who is quite good when it comes to bringing out the best in players, Massimiliano Allegri. I mean, we saw what he did with Paulo Dybala and Douglas Costa in Juventus. So he can actually replicate the same with Samuel Chukwueze in AC Milan. So yeah, let's hope for the best for our home players.
All right, away from that, now let's talk about the match tonight. Real Madrid we kick off their La Liga campaign at home to Osasuna this evening. But how is Xabi Alonso's side line up? That's the question now. Alonso's plans have been impacted by their club World Cup participation and several injury concerns, including Jude Bellingham, Eduardo Camavinga, and Ferland Mendy, alongside the suspension of Antonio Rudiger. But Madrid's predicted first 11 to face Osasuna still boasts enviable talent and depth, lining up in a 4-3-3 formation. So we have the last of Couture has played nearly 300 times for Real Madrid, keeping over 100 clean sheets since his move from Chelsea in 2018. Alonso could not ask for a much better goalkeeper to have between the six, and at 33, the Belgian remains Madrid's first choice goalkeeper. How do you think Madrid should bring out his lineup tonight?
Well, Xabi Alonso is a coach that is known for his three-man defense tactics, and is a team that controls the match and eats you on the tempo. Like, wants to control the tempo of the match. That's Xabi Alonso for you. And his team tends to take a lot of shots. Early this morning, I was watching their training clips, and you can see Madrid players participating in short drills. They were taking shots from outside the box. So yeah, that's one thing you should expect from Real Madrid this season: more shots from outside the box. And of course, they have the players to deliver on that angle. They have Kylian Mbappe, they have Vinicius, and of course, they have Valverde. Valverde happens to be the current player with the strongest shots in the world right now.
And Arnold is there as well.
There's Arnold as well, who can take shots from outside the box. So Madrid, despite suffering injuries, they are still looking dangerous. They are a very strong rival. They're a very strong contender in Europe and in Spain.
Don't forget they are wounded lion.
Yeah, they are wounded lion as well. So, they suffered a lot of humiliation last season. And Madrid being a big club, they'll try to, replicate and, not replicate, they will try to rejuvenate their squad. This performance is unacceptable.
And impress their fans.
Yeah, they will try to impress their fans, because when you go across social media, the players use social media. They use social media. They get to see every criticism, every insult the fans are labeling against them. So they will try and use it as a catapult for them to improve on their trade. And of course, Madrid fans have suffered humiliation over the past season. In the last season, they suffered a lot of humiliation, especially in the hands of Barcelona fans, myself.
All right, let's listen to some predictions from out there. 0704 700 7701, 0707 276 Don't forget Osasuna as well. They are a very tough club.
Yeah, Osasuna is very tough. And La Liga as a league can be very unpredictable as well, where they can hold you down. Despite the fact that this club is a small club, they have less qualitative players, but still they will hold you down. La Liga is the only league in the world where I feel like they tend to play, the whole 11 players will be in the box, and you have no choice than to keep trying to break down their structure. The clubs that play attacking football in La Liga is not up to it's not up to 7 or 9. The rest pack the bus. And their major godfather in terms of defensive playing, in terms of packing the bus, is Atletico Madrid.
Sure.
So when you look at that style of play, you have to credit attackers who are making it in La Liga.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Baba Chelsea.
Baba Chelsea, Uncle T from Midokiti.
You're welcome.
I want to salute the brilliant expression and analysis from our analyst over there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We are enjoying you.
Thank you, sir.
Today's match, we want to redeem their image. They have fumbled in the presence of their admirers. And today, I believe they want to make them happy by winning today's match by 3 goals to nothing.
3 goals to nothing. Wow. 2 people have predicted 3 goals to nothing. Shadari Oluwafebojo predicted 3 goals to nothing. And they are playing at Santiago Bernabeu. Oh my God. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Mr. Kingsley.
Oga Joel.
Hello, Mr. Mayowa.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. The other man, Oga.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well done. God bless you all.
Amen, sir.
Even without this, your analysis, it make me happy. It make me feel happy. Mostly, Mayowa. God will continue to bless you and all the station.
Amen, sir.
Thank you. Not to try it. By the grace of God, we are winning 3-0
Wow.
in Real Madrid.
Wow.
Yes, we are winning 3-0 by the grace of God.
Okay.
I thank you for all your comments on them, because last season, in fact, we were really humbled, humiliated. But this season, by the grace of God, we are moving on. We and Barcelona, Mario, our team, we will spread this out.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
You. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you very much.
My club will give you a good run of your money and quality.
3 people have predicted
3-0.
3-0. Oh my God. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Minister of Sports.
Good morning, sir.
This is Pastor Boboyi on the line.
Pastor Boboye, you're welcome, sir.
Yes, good to listen to your program this morning.
Thank you. It's good. The Lord's doing.
I seriously appreciate Broma Iwabade and our Oga.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
God continue to increase your knowledge.
Amen, sir.
Thank you very much. You have said it all over there. Concerning Nigeria, local, what do they call them? I don't even know at all.
Homegrown
Chan
players.
Eagles,
You say?
Chan
Chan
Eagles.
Eagles. Chan Eagles.
Chan Igu or Shuan Igu, I don't know. So they have really destroyed the image built by some people some years ago now. So today, they are just going there to play for playing sake. I don't expect anything from them. And our Oga said that Chile should play today to redeem his image or his work. That if he loses today, that it will surely speak for. If he wins today, it will make his job to be secured. Well, if he win or lose today, that one has nothing to do with his job. Everybody are tired about Shele. Though he said, or we believe that he didn't even know all these players well. You know, they are home base. They just came together, meet at the camp, and they started facing their opponent. That might be an excuse that is acceptable. But you know, the man has a lot ahead of him now. Yes, to qualify Nigeria for World Cup. I don't know how he's going to escape that. So. I don't know. Tactically, the man is not there.
Okay.
We should not deceive ourselves.
All right.
And Madrid today, they are going to win.
All right.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Pastor Boboya. All right, this hour we can go to this edition of Sport Extra. We'll be back tomorrow for another edition. Thank you very much to have our Oga GM, Oga BB. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, fans and listeners of Adamimogo 107.7 FM, thanks for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow on tomorrow's edition.